flown, charter, that should be celebrated. And it's because of Caitlin Clark. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it fucked up. Caitlin Clark is the reason why a lot of great things is going to happen for the WNBA.
LeBron James knows what it's like to be a superstar, so when he praised Caitlin Clark, it truly meant something special. He said, "I have a great deal of respect for Caitlin Clark because I know exactly what it means to be drafted, be the face of a franchise, and also get the scrutiny from a lot of people that don't believe you're ready for the next jump."
That I love that she's bringing to her sport, more people want to watch. More people want to tune in. I saw for the first time that they had a chartered plane for the first time in their league history. They flew private. That should be celebrated in its own right.
It wasn't just her talent that impressed him. It was the way she faced all the pressure, the way she took on every challenge, and the way she thrived with everyone watching. Caitlin Clark's rookie season wasn't just another debut. It was a moment that brought the WNBA into the spotlight like never before. From her very first game in the WNBA, it was clear that Caitlin Clark was different. She wasn't like other rookies trying to find their place. She played like she belonged, like she was already a star. Her stats were incredible. She averaged 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game. But more than the numbers, it was the way she commanded the court that had everyone talking. She had those deep three-pointers from way beyond the arc, those no-look passes that left the crowd gasping, and those fearless drives to the basket. Every game felt like a show, and Caitlin was always the main attraction. The Indiana Fever went from being a team that barely got attention to a team that everyone wanted to watch. Suddenly, their games were exciting, full of energy, and full of hope. Caitlin brought swagger to the team, a sense of confidence that made everyone believe. And with her came the fans. Arenas started filling up, and tickets became harder to get. People wanted to see Caitlin Clark in action. The Fever's average attendance jumped from around 4,000 fans to a staggering 17,036 per game. And it wasn't just in Indiana. Wherever Caitlin played, crowds followed. When the Fever played the Washington Mystics on September 19th, more than 20,000 fans showed up, setting the record for the largest crowd for a regular season game in WNBA history. Caitlin's magic wasn't just in her skills. It was in her ability to make people care. Her impact wasn't limited to just the stands. Caitlin Clark gave the WNBA a huge boost on TV too. Back in her college days, millions had tuned in to watch her in the national championship game, and that excitement carried over into her pro career. The Fever's playoff games averaged over 2 million viewers, which was unheard of for the WNBA. People who had never watched women's basketball before were suddenly tuning in because they wanted to see what all the buzz was about. Caitlin delivered, turning those casual viewers into true fans. The 2024 WNBA All-Star Game was another moment where Caitlin's influence was undeniable. The game, featuring other big names like Angel Reese, drew in over 3 million viewers, a massive leap from the year before. People tuned in because they wanted to see Caitlin Clark play, and she gave them something to remember. She wasn't just playing basketball. She was entertaining, inspiring, and proving that she belonged at the very top. Caitlin's influence didn't stop at the court. She became a sensation on social media as well. Clips of her deep shots, her stunning passes, and her fearless plays went viral. The WNBA reported nearly 2 billion views on social media during the season, and the Fever alone got 800 million views over just a few months. Caitlin also topped the league in jersey sales, and she received the most all-star fan votes, even more than the reigning MVP, A'ja Wilson. Caitlin was everywhere, on screens, in conversations, and in the hearts of new fans who were falling in love with the game for the first time. In her home state of Iowa, Caitlin's popularity was off the charts. Google searches for the WNBA shot up as people who had cheered for her during college followed her into the pros. Iowa became one of the biggest centers of WNBA interest, all because of Caitlin's incredible journey. She was their hero, and they wanted to support her every step of the way. Even legends like LeBron James couldn't help but take notice. He talked about how Caitlyn had faced the pressure of being the face of a franchise at such a young age. He knew what it was like to step into the spotlight and prove yourself over and over again. The comparison between LeBron and Caitlyn wasn't just about their skills. It was about their ability to inspire people, to bring in new fans, and to make the game better just by being part of it. Caitlyn Clark's rookie season wasn't just about her own achievements. It was about the difference she made for the entire WNBA. She brought in new fans, set records, and made people care in a way they hadn't before. For years, the WNBA had been trying to break into the mainstream, and Caitlyn Clark showed everyone what that future could look like. It was a future where the league is celebrated, where its stars are household names, and where young girls everywhere dream of being the next Caitlyn Clark. She's not just a player, she's a movement, and she's already started to change the game, making it bigger, better, and more thrilling than anyone could have imagined.